Hello, everyone. I'm Teacher Go. Today, we'll talk about marketing, focusing on the major patterns of big data marketing. Through this lesson, we'll grasp several key points. First, what are the models of big data marketing? Second, let's talk about big data marketing platforms. Third, we'll discuss the types of big data marketing services. Let's start with the first one. What are the marketing models of big data? There are several common ones. First is precision targeting. Second is associative recommendations. Third is dynamic adjustment. And fourth is instantaneous magnification. Let's first look at associative recommendations. What is associative recommendation? It leverages the brain's visual thinking capabilities to mine important associative relationships between data, summarizing various associated visualized data for consolidated processing, ultimately forming an associative recommendation model. That is to say, for example, when we buy something in a supermarket, at that moment, look at the cashier's data screen. Once your purchased product data is uploaded, the system will automatically analyze and calculate in the background, recommending related products based on your purchase data. For instance, if there's beer in your shopping cart, and you've bought beer, according to data analysis, 80% will buy snacks as well. At this point, the cashier might ask you, do you need any other snacks, like peanuts or something? Of course, this might not be common in Walmart, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen elsewhere. In other words, this scenario is quite prevalent. That is to say, many people apply this scenario. Second, precision targeting. What does that mean? It means out of a bunch of people, A, B, C, etc., finding the exact customer the company is looking for. That is, amidst this complex crowd, we use data analysis, big data analysis, to precisely identify the exact group of people we want to find. Third, dynamic adjustment model. What does it refer to? It involves incorporating user behavior into the dimension of big data, including these behaviors in the analysis, and then using dynamic calculation results to guide the choice of target markets and marketing mix strategies. Here, I have two images. This image shows what I've been loving to buy on Taobao recently. You'll notice Taobao's homepage dynamically adjusts after analyzing your purchasing and browsing behavior. It dynamically adjusts the recommended products on this page. This one is my Taobao homepage. You all can take a look. The difference is obvious. From here, I can analyze that in this period, I've been buying clothes and shoes, these very feminine, personalized items. So, Taobao's homepage dynamically adjusts to look like this. When, after a while, I no longer like these items and start browsing other things, the homepage immediately changes, making different dynamic adjustments for you. The fourth model is called instantaneous magnification. What does it refer to? It utilizes a vast amount of accumulated crowd data based on an already existing A to find many more S. Remember, students, here we use a to find A. So, this magnification model multiplies the same type of people. We need to mention a tool from Alibaba called Lookalike, a model from Alimama. What is it called? The fan explosion device. That is, we find 100 loyal customers quite easily. If we use this model at that time, it will recommend for you during this marketing, instantly recommending 100 times more, even up to 1,000 times more similar people to you all. So, it's called the fan explosion device. Second, let's talk about big data marketing platforms. There are many such platforms. Let's look at what these platforms do. The first task they all undertake is data collection. For example, using Baidu search. When a user's search behavior is recorded, if you use the search function again, a series of related content ads will appear. This, students, when searching on mobile, is already very common. When you search on Baidu's homepage, your search behavior is already recorded by Baidu. They will analyze your behavior over this period. For example, at certain times, everyone searches for a specific medicine with a particularly high frequency, or searches for symptoms of a specific illness are especially high. Baidu can then analyze during this period that a certain disease is about to or is currently breaking out. At this time, its homepage will recommend many similar medicines, or hospitals or medical institutions. At this point, many similar products, hospitals, or medical organizations will be recommended on its homepage. The second thing they all must do is data analysis, facing data produced by hundreds of millions of users in China or even the whole world. Such a vast number of users generates a massive amount of data daily, which is incredibly vast. At this point, companies must utilize cloud computing, as a single Excel file or a single computer cannot handle such massive amounts of data. At this time, we generally rely on tools like cloud computing. After analyzing with cloud computing, we can make precise behavioral predictions and then push product information accordingly. Here's a diagram showing exactly that. Some sales companies, such as Alibaba, rely on cloud computing. They must integrate with cloud computing. Students might wonder, with the current processing power of computers being so great, can't they handle analyzing some data? Indeed, small data can still be analyzed, but they can't handle big data. Now, we are talking about Alibaba Cloud. In this aspect, Alibaba Cloud is quite impressive. Through this kind of cloud computing, a distributed computing, it can process hundreds of millions, even billions of data points instantly. The third step is data browsing. What does this mean? Browsing is the most basic web behavior. It's targeted, highly certain. That is to say, the things you browse are things you've already decided on, and then go to look at this time. For these internet companies, or data collection companies, they will record your browsing behavior and the data from your browsing. Then, they analyze and calculate it later. Here, we can mention Tencent. Tencent, as everyone knows, has QQ and WeChat. It collects massive amounts of social data. Through your social data, it can analyze your personality type, whether you are introverted or extroverted, highly educated, or average. With not so high education, it creates a profile of you, including game and consumer data, whether it's social, gaming, or consumer data. Tencent can leverage all three types of data. That is, through backend analysis, Tencent can convert these three types of data into each other, thus achieving a multiplication of benefits, or even explosive growth. Let's talk about a type of big data marketing service. The first one is called real-time marketing. What is it? It fully considers the characteristics and needs of consumers and uses various methods to attract and retain customers. That is to say, in big data marketing, there is a requirement for it to be effective in real time. After data analysis, it must produce immediate effects without a long lag time. This is an application of big data marketing. The second is used for brand marketing. Through big data, it can enhance customers' favorable recognition of these companies' brands and products. This is Baidu. We mentioned something inside Baidu. Actually, Baidu's revenue, we all thought, was mainly from paid search rankings and advertising positions. Then, through bidding for these rankings, Baidu gains its revenue. We all used to wonder how Baidu makes money, since the search service is free. But after Baidu searches, who ranks first in the search results, who is second. These positions have resource scarcity. At this point, you have to pay for them. This is what we understand as Baidu's way of making money. Actually, Baidu has another way of making money, involving these major clients, who invest a lot of money in Baidu to increase their product's reputation. When we search for a certain car, Mercedes might appear first, or it could be BMW that appears first, and those lesser known companies that can't afford such brand marketing might not even show up in your search for cars, possibly appearing only after hundreds of listings. Let's summarize this course. In today's lesson, we've learned about big data marketing models. The 4 types: associative, precision, dynamic adjustment, and trend magnification. We also talked about data marketing platforms and their functions, one being data collection and analysis, and another is data browsing. Third, we discussed types of big data marketing services, such as real-time marketing and brand marketing. Alright, students. That's it for this class. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all.